Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your Queen Divine Mother Goddess Yamaya, your intuitive guide, and I am going to be doing an intuitive reading for you all today. It is September 20. No, it is not. It's September 30th. Look, I want to go back in time, so someone may be stuck in the past. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a reading for my sun, moon, and rising signs for the elements of Earth. We're going to be doing Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, guys. And as I was saying, it's September 30th, 2022. This is going to be a timeless read. So whenever it does come on your timeline, this is a time where it was meant to find you. It says it is always tea time, guys. It says eternity, repetition, endless moments. And like I said, someone wants to live in the past because I wanted to speak of the past so bad. But yeah, someone could feel like they're having such a good time where they don't want to get over, doing whatever it is that they do. They could enjoy it. They can have a really great time doing what it is that they do, and they don't want to leave that behind. It says, forget who you are. Someone is having a hard time doing that though. It says conditionings fall away, memory no longer defines you. So someone could have changed a lot, and they could have left who they were in the past and no longer want to be a part of that, those old habits or those old ways, be a part of that dynamic of being stuck in the past or not being able to grow and free themselves from old toxic ways. Them repetitively doing the same thing over and over again. They got tired of being insane. Someone realized that they can't go back to yesterday, and they realized that they needed to change if they were going to be able to grow into the person that they want to be. I hope you guys can see and read everything, because my little 2-year-old loves the colors on my ring light and is asking me to change the colors, guys. Oh. All right, we got 3 cards that came out. I'm going to take them all. It says impossible things. And then we have managed to be glad, and then we have messages for a rabbit. So someone is not, what I'm getting here is that someone isn't open to, seeing the good, or they weren't in the past open to seeing the good out of fresh perspectives, or having something new come their way, or trying something new. They could have been stuck in the past where they were setting themselves back to the point of where it was no longer leading them anywhere, and they got tired of their old ways and their addictive ways of being stuck somewhere, or being so addicted to whatever it was that they were participating in or being a part of, or the places that they feel like were their comfort zone. They got tired of it, and they finally managed to get away from it and created their own happiness. Despite them not knowing what they were getting into, they actually were able to tap into themselves and act their higher conscious, and actually allow their higher self to show them that recognition that they needed to get away from old habits that were keeping them bound and held back in old toxic ways. It says it's always tea time, but it came out sideways, so I don't know, maybe someone is changing. Like I said, this was the card that came out in the repetition. So with it being sideways, it's like someone is finally starting to get the picture of things and see that they need to grow, they need to change. Someone could have been having a hard time paying attention to their intuition with the messages for a rabbit coming out in the reverse. To me, that is my intuition card, or that is my message from a spirit card. From spirit, it says a moment's regret, but it's in the reverse. Someone is no longer living in the past. Nostalgia, but it's in reverse. Idolizing the past, they're not doing that. Fear you made the wrong choice, but they're not feeling like that anymore. Someone is open to realizing that things can happen, things are possible. Instead of thinking in a narrative that things are impossible, they're feeling like you can make anything happen if you believe in yourself. And they're also knowing that in order for you to become a greater part of yourself, you have to leave some old habits behind, and leave the old you behind, and actually become the person that you see yourself to be in the future, and open yourself up to those fresh ideas. Actually start taking them on and taking action towards them becoming a reality. And someone now wants their old habits to be thrown away, and they are throwing them out and tossing them into the trash can, and they're actually taking these new ideas and putting them in, you know, to play and making them come to pass. They're manifesting, you know, new beginnings for their life. And they're feeling like whatever work that they do is going to reap a reward. But they could also be doing this because a lot of people could have told them that they needed to change. And so now they're trying, that they would never change. And they're also trying to prove to other people that you can change, that there's someone who is not going to be defined by their old characteristic traits, and that they actually are going to do something different and, you know, show people that there's someone and they're worth, you know, being paid attention to. Like, don't slip, or something about don't slip, but don't sleep on me is what I'm really trying to say. They're possibly trying not to slip into old habits, or, you know, they could also not need to be, you know, caught slipping. So that someone needs to be careful or mindful of the people they're hanging around. It says becoming braver. So someone is becoming braver now. Someone definitely had a hard time overcoming their old addictions and indulging, but they're no longer doing that. It says investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting. But someone isn't doing that. Someone is not trying to look at themselves anymore. Someone isn't trying to introspect whatever ideas they have. They're actually just putting them out there and going and doing them. They're actually feeling like, I got this. There's not too much conversation that needs to be had. All I got to do is take a step and take a leap forward and believe in and have faith in myself, and I'll be able to get it done. Things, old ways that they had and conditionings of their mind are falling away at this time. I want to be a queen, stating your sovereignty. I cannot say that word today, and I always can say it. It says declaring freedom, passing a test. So someone is definitely passing a test at this time. They could have had a hard time letting go of old ways, but now they no longer are having that issue anymore. There were people who wanted them to feel like what they were doing was strange and what they were doing was wrong, but now they know that those people who weren't open to those changes were the ones that were strange. Those people who weren't open to believing that possibilities were real and that they could be manifested and actually come into fruition if you work hard at them and actually apply, you know, the hard work that you want and the dedication that you want, and you know, set goals and set your sights high on things that you wish to come to pass and that they will come to pass. But you know, this person had to free themselves away from those people who weren't believers, or those people who didn't feel like change was possible and they were resistant of it. Someone felt like they could no longer, you know, live in reluctancy, that they actually had to do something, get up, get out and do something, get something. Don't let their life pass them by. I'm hearing that song. You gotta get up, get out and get something. Don't let your life pass you by. Something like that. I can't hear the whole, I can like think of the whole song, but that's what I'm hearing. You gotta get up, get out and get something, for sure. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta get out there and do something for yourself. You don't want to be singing your shoulda, woulda, and coulda. I remember hearing that on Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg, and her telling her daughter, which was the actor and singer Lauryn Hill, you don't want to be one of those bums out on the street, when she was looking out her window and she was saying, you don't want to be like one of those bums out on the street singing your shoulda, woulda, and coulda. And that is true. You don't want to be one of those people who are living in regret and feeling like you could have done things differently if you weren't so afraid to take chances, or weren't so afraid of what other people may think, or so afraid of, you know, leaving someone behind. Sometimes you have to go and do the things you need to do in order for you to get your life better, in order for you to be able to come back, if that is what you're trying to do. If you're trying to take other people along with you, sometimes you won't be able to take them along with you, but you never forget those people. And so once you are set up and able to help, you can go back and help people out. But that is what I have, guys, at this time. It's just basically someone is definitely stepped into their power, and they're not allowing anyone's negative talk to set them up into a mind frame of being a failure. They want to do something with themselves. They want to go and see new things, reach new heights, you know, set goals and actually accomplish them. They want to see the fruits of their labor. They want to see that they can do the things that they say that they can do, and they want to be like other people who are goal oriented, who actually are goal getters. They're in goal, you know, getters. But yeah, so that is what I have at this time, guys. Please do thumbs up the video as well as subscribe to my channel. I love to have you a part of my soul family, so do not hesitate. Make sure you click that red subscription button so that you can join our soul tribe and become a part of the family. Welcome yourself in. You don't need a huge invitation. I'm giving you plenty of them at this time, especially if you are a returning viewer. Make sure you do yourself a favor and come and join the family. This is going to be one of the best soul tribe families that you'll be a part of on YouTube. So make sure you don't miss out, and make sure that you don't be one of the late ones who join in. Make sure that you are one of the, you know, first originals, okay? Because this channel is definitely going to grow, and I look forward in having you with us, healing with us and healing through us, okay? I receive your love and light as I am always sending you mine. And guys, until I see you soon, make sure you have yourselves a blessed, prosperous, and safe weekend. Make sure you are being very vigilant and paying attention to your environment and your surroundings, okay? I will see you all soon. Bye.